Okay, thank you very much. So first of all, we thank the Almighty God for the year 2025, and we want to give him all the glory. Jospong Group, since 2013, we have been having a leadership conference. And every year is one of the customs of Jospong. We choose a team and then run all the employees through the team through strategic sessions and conferences. So the year 2025, we chose what we call transforming through leadership, transformation through leadership. And so leadership is very key, especially when you are growing as a company. Your leadership issues, if you don't watch it very carefully or deal with it carefully, it can bring problems. In this 21st century, leadership is very vital. And so we are dealing with our issues about our leadership. And leadership is influence. You must have influence, look at the needs of people and deal with them. As a country, leadership is very key. If you look at since Kwame Nkrumah, former President Kwame Nkrumah in the 60s, people have been always admiring his leadership and looking at how best he dealt with issues. So it's a very good example of what we have to emulate as a company. So we are here for the next 5 days with all our top executives, board, cluster boards, executives, middle executives, deal with the issues about leadership in a transformation way. How best we must take care of people's needs, look at issues, and then also we strategize. We come here to strategize for the year 2025. I humbly want to use this platform to congratulate His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for being elected as the President of the Republic. And then also he started a very good initiative. He started with ministries, realigning them, bringing efficiency. He started with so many things which are quite innovative and creativity. And I want to applaud him for his excellent leadership in that disguise. We at Jospong want to pledge our fullest support for all activities that his term is going to enshrine to see that the development of this country, especially with job creation, by our culture and natural God-gifted talent, we are people who create employees. Over the years, we've created about 250,000 employees. Our nature and natural gift is employment. Personally, as I am, I've been a farmer before, I've been a street hawker before, I've walked streets selling things in the markets and everywhere. So I know how to create employment, and we want to commit to that His Excellency the President of the Republic's ideas about job creation, we humble submit and pledge our fullest support.
Chairman, during your speech, you did mention about job creation and also the 24-hour sanitation. How is it going to be?
So what we're talking about also is about environmental issues.
Yeah.
Zoomlion, currently we have been able to put up infrastructure to deal with the green economy. That's about sanitation issues. In every region, you have a waste treatment plant. In Accra here, you have about 3 or 4 treatment plants. Now we have to do with enforcement. The enforcement is the challenge. People are dumping in the middle of the streets. The tricycle guys go and pick and then they just dump it up. You have the junkies and the people going around and it's not like indiscriminate dumping. People intentionally dump. You go to circle, and when we go and pick it, the next morning is there again. So we are calling all our citizenry to help us. This is our beloved country. It has been neat before. We remember 2008. This country was very, very neat. Everybody was acknowledging Ghana's part of how he have kept the city clean. And from that on, we have continued to maintain it. But quite recently, there have been a huge dumping on the streets in the middle. Those places are not places that have been designated for dumping. The people unilaterally do as that. We are calling on the city authorities and dehos and mehos and government to help us. We as a private company don't have law to enforce. We are private service providers. We collect the waste. But if somebody is an offender, we cannot call him to book. We cannot arrest him. We are handicapped and do that. So the law goes with the assembly. The bylaws are with the district assembly. They have the Operation Clean and Frontage bylaws and all these things. They should assist us in enforcing this so that people who are causing that issue must be brought to book. I'm pleading that the city now is getting filter and it's just dumping. People just go take the refuse from the markets, from the shops, and in the night, they do that not in the day, in the night. You go and collect, the next morning is heap again, the same place again. We are seriously pleading with city authorities to come to our aid to help. We are ready. We have the trucks, we have the equipment to do that. But when these issues comes in, it becomes quite disturbing. Then we also looking at how best that the president's idea, President Mahama's idea of the 24-hour is a very laudable idea, very laudable idea. And we're going to try to rationalize our operations to meet that. So we're going to work in the night and in the morning so that we can bring those guys who have been dumping in the night to book. We'll be monitoring them. We'll go after them with all the necessary equipment and enforcement that it helps. We just need the assembly to support us. We will go and work 24 hours. We have started orienting all our guys here that the 24-hour will run shift. Some will come in the morning, some will come in the afternoon. Some in Dubai and other countries, people waste collection is done in the night because of the traffic issues and other things. So we have rationalized ourselves and we're going to start immediately after this strategic section, going to group ourselves into day and night shifting and work with His Excellency the President's vision of the 24-hour sanitation issues. And I think it's a very laudable idea. It will create more employment. It will let people go in the morning, more in the afternoon, and then it will create a lot of, I think, good issues that I think that we all have to support in that direction. And then lastly, we are humbly calling all the media to also support in the publication about those who are just indiscriminately dumping on the streets, which are causing havoc.